Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Team of the Week 34 predictions are upon us. Bundesliga Team of the Season upon us as well, as is Liga NOS. So yeah, we will get into it. I'm a little, I don't know. I don't want to say skeptical, but I think mine might be a little overrated this week. But I just felt like putting together a pretty good team of the week. From the potential cards that could be in there. So, we'll see what happens. There's a couple I don't expect to get in, and there's a couple I do expect to get in that I don't have in. So we'll talk about those. Up first, we have Mr. Bernd Leno from Arsenal. They beat Chelsea midweek 1-0. He kept a clean sheet, 4 saves. Not an overly spectacular performance, but I mean, Arsenal to beat Chelsea after Chelsea beat Manchester City twice in a row. I kind of feel like he should potentially be in. We have a couple other options, so we'll see what happens there. Next up, we have Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool. He assisted the amazing Alisson header in the final moments of the Liverpool-West Brom game. Since Alisson is in Team of the Week currently, he can't get in this week, so I'm giving the nod to Alexander-Arnold. I don't think Mo Salah will get in. Alexander-Arnold was the next logical option for me, and he kind of boosted the defense for Team of the Week this week, so I think he'll get in from Liverpool for that game-winning assist. Next up, Marquinhos for PSG. We're still a couple weeks out from League One or Ligue 1 TOTS. I don't know if Marquinhos will get in. I suspect he will, as there aren't many good defenders in Ligue 1 that are high rated that would be TOTS desirable. So I think he could potentially get in. He had he had a goal in the 7.9 rating and a 4-0 win. Neymar had 1 goal, 1 assist, and I believe Mbappe had 1 goal, 1 assist, but I'm pretty sure Neymar and Mbappe are both in Team of the Season, so that's why I don't have them on here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for from that game. We'll have to see what happens, though. And then Besiktas hero card for Domingo Vita. He had the game-winning goal. I think it was like in the 95th minute or something like that, 90 plus 5. So he had a 7.5 rating in the game-winning goal. So I think that'll get him in. I don't know if it'll be a hero card. It could just be a regular 84 Team of the Week. But I suspect that he will get in as well. Next up, I'm glad I'm actually doing this now because I wanted to wait to see who dropped in Liga NOS TOTS. Pizzi was not in TOTS this year, and I don't think he had a really good year this year. I mean, he was somewhat consistent, but not like he was last year. So he did have a good game this week for Benfica. He had 1 goal, 2 assists, 9.1 rating, and a 4-3 win. So I think that'll get him in Team of the Week, 88 rated. There's maybe a possibility that he doesn't get in Team of the Week. They put in like a TOTS SBC. But we've only got, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for TOTS SBCs. Tomorrow it's going to be the guaranteed Liga NOS Team of the Season. So I kind of think he'll get in, but again, we'll have to see what happens there. Next up, we have Lucas Paqueta from Olympic Leone. He had 2 goals, 1 assist, and a 5-2 win, a 9.8 rating. His Team of the Week was back in 31, I think, 30 or 31. So it's going to be a little tricky if he gets in or not. I don't see why he shouldn't. It's, usually it has to be at least 2 weeks in between informs. So it's been long enough that I think he could get in. So he had a great performance for Leone, so we'll see if he gets in or not. And as you can see, the Brazilian links are pretty decent in my Team of the Week. this week as well. Next up, we have Oscar from Shanghai. He had 2 goals and a 10 rating in a 3-0 win. So I think he could get in again. I think so. Paqueta was either in week 30 or 31. Oscar was 30 or 31. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but they were both relatively recent. But I think we're far enough out that they could both go ahead and get in. Plus, it helps boost the team of the week, because looking at some of the other midfielders, I mean, there's potential there. And we'll talk about a couple of them, but we'll see what they do. They could throw a certain Bundesliga player in, since it is Bundestats, to maybe, give you that extra thrill of trying to pack another Bundesliga player, but we'll see what they do. Next up, we have Ante Rebic from Milan. He had a hat trick midweek in a 7-0 blowout. I don't even remember who it was, but they blew out that team. He had a hat trick and a 10 rating, so I think that'll get him in without question. 83 rated. Decent little card there for upcoming Serie A Tots. I don't know that he gets a Serie A Tots. If he does, so there's a potential that he may not. I'm not expecting him to be in Tots, but I could be completely wrong. But with them only doing 15 cards for Tots, or 11, I guess, whatever they're doing. I don't know that he gets in, so I went ahead and stuck him in my team of the week this week. Next up, we have Archduz Milik from Olympique de Marseille. He had a hat trick as well. He scored all 3 goals in a 3-2 win on Sunday. He had a 9.2 rating. So that pretty much guarantees him getting in, be his first inform of the season. Deserved, so he should get in. Next up, we have Carlos Solaire from Valencia. He had 2 goals, 1 assist, and a 4-1 win. 9.7 rating. So yeah, I think he should get in. Pretty good game from him, and I think that's his second inform this season. So hopefully he'll get in. And then rounding out the starting 11 is Fernando Torres from Manchester City. He had a hat trick and a 4-3 win over Newcastle on Wednesday, I believe it was. Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Can't remember for sure, but he had a hat trick, so that should get him in. That'll boost his ones to watch, 85 rated inform. So yeah, that rounds out our starting 11. We'll move over to the reserves and then the subs. Aaron Ramsdale from Sheffield. I'm I'm kind of mystified how Everton can score against Sheffield when other people have been taking Sheffield kind of not really to the woodshed, so to speak, but they've been winning. So he had 6 saves, 5 in the box, a couple of high claims, and kept the clean sheet, 8.4 rating. So ironically, both goalkeepers that I have in my team of the week had 1-0 wins. So I think that's why they deserve in this week. We'll have to see what they do there. Next up, we have Pierre Emilio Jollierg from Tottenham Hotspur. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, and a 2-0 win, 8.6 rating, and the clean sheet. CDM. It's his second inform, I believe, possibly third, maybe second or third. So I think he should get in, but it's mainly just a fodder card, in my opinion. Next up, we have Reno Lodi from Atletico Madrid. So I gave the nod to him here. He scored a goal, 7.4 rating, and a 2-1 win. He didn't score Luis Suarez scored the game winner, so there's a possibility they could throw Suarez in, but considering that La Liga Tots just came out and Suarez has a Tots, that's kind of why I went this way with Renan Lodi. Definitely a pretty good card there. 86, 77, 77. The defense and physical is a little lacking. The pace is decent. Again, Brazilian links, so we'll see what they do there. And then next up, we have Adrian Arabio from Juventus midweek. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, 8.7 rating, and a 3-1 win. I definitely don't see him getting in Serie A Tots, so I threw him in. Fringe Links, Juve, pretty good card to drop right before Serie A Tots comes out on Friday. So I'm thinking he'll get in from that game because I think Ronaldo had a goal, and I forgot who had. I think Dybala had the other goal potentially, but I kind of expect possibly. I mean, you assume that Ronaldo's going to be in, possibly Dybala. I don't think they'd have two players from Juve, so it's going to be Ronaldo. So possibly Dybala could be in, for that goal. But I went with Arabio here, so I'll have to see what happens there. And then going down to our reserves, we got Nacho Fernandez from Real Madrid, 1 goal, 7.9 rating. He scored the only goal in a 1-0 win for Real Madrid on Sunday. Was that Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. So I think that'll get him in. That'll be his first in form, 82 rated. Not really usable. Good fodder card, good for SBCs. Fits pretty well there with that. Next, we have Carlos Baca from Villarreal. Yeah, Villarreal. It would help if I was on the striker section. Villarreal, he had a hat trick and a 9.5 rating and a 4-0 win. So 100% guarantees him, as you've probably heard me say on other videos, that pretty much guarantees you're getting in Team of the Week. So no questions there. Next up, we have Christian Fastnacht from Young Boys. He had 2 goals, 2 assists, and a 9.6 rating in a 5-2 win. So that's pretty much like a hat trick, basically. He was the best player in that game. So by far, he definitely should get in Team of the Week as well. Next up, we have Serdar Dursun from Darmstadt. He had not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 goals in a 5-1 win. So that 100% guarantees him getting his second in form. His first one was 79, so I gave him an 81 here. Boosted the stats a little bit, boosted the shooting a little bit more. But really nothing more than probably fodder for, a link to in an SBC. Next, we have Mr. Gavranovic from Dinamo Zagreb, striker as well. He had a hat trick in a 3-0. He scored all 3 goals in a 3-0 win, 9.5 rating. Again, you already know my thoughts on that. So that's why I think he's getting in. And this next guy, I'm just going to call him Ohi. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name because we'll be sitting here for another 15 minutes probably for me to try to pronounce it. So, nah, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, he had a hat trick, 9.4 rating, clean sheet, in a 4-0 win. So I believe that gets him in as well. And next up, we have Shoma Doi from Kashimi Antlers. He had a hat trick as well, 9.1 rating, 5-3 win. That gets him in. And our silver inform this week is Kolo Muani from FC Nantes. He's a bronze base card. He had 2 goals, 1 assist, and a 9 rating in a 4-0 win. So he rounds out the reserves. I think that gets him in. I'm not really sure what they're going to do for... I suspect it's going to be somebody from Liga NOS that gets in for the silver objective player this week, and I didn't really know who to throw in on that, so I'm just kind of sticking with the Team of the Week stuff this week, the last couple weeks. So next couple of weeks are probably going to be my last predictions because I think most of the leagues finish up the end of May, so we'll probably have next week's and the week after, so probably two more weeks of Team of the Week predictions, and then I will probably be done for the year. Anyway, back to this week's. Some of the ones that we left out, Gonzalo Higuain for Inter Miami, he had 2 goals. He could get in. Alan Pulido for Sporting KC, he could potentially get in. Carlson from AZ Alkmaar had 2 goals, 9.1 rating. Ayorke for Strasbourg, 2 goals. Santi Mina for Celta Vigo. He basically single-handedly beat Barcelona in that game. Not really single-handedly. I mean, it takes a team to win, but you get what I'm saying. So he could potentially maybe replace, like, I don't know, maybe Nacho in this one. I had a hard, again, it seems like I've been saying this the last couple of weeks, but I had a hard time trying to figure out who to put in and leave out this week because there were so many good performances this week. This has probably been the best week to choose from outside of goalkeepers for the last couple of weeks, at least. Jonathan Rodriguez for Cruz Azul. He had 1 goal, 2 assists. He's a gold card. Daniel Malin had 1 goal, 1 assist. Potts and Daka had 2 goals. So there's a number of strikers to choose from. It was a little weak because I wasn't sure who's going to get in team of the season, who to put where, that kind of thing. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen there with the strikers. With midfielders, Brozovic from Inter had one goal midweek. Luka Modric had 1 goal midweek. Sergio Pena Cam from FC Emmen. He had 2 goals, 1 assist. Jack Harrison from Leeds had 1 goal, 2 assists. Trying to think here, who else? That's a gold card. Ryan Babel from Galatasaray. He only had 1 goal, so I don't really think that was deserving in inform. Adnan Januzaj from Real Sociedad. He had 1 goal, 1 assist. He could potentially get in. Marco Royce from Dortmund. This is the one that I'm kind of curious. With it being Bundesliga team of the season, Royce didn't get a team of the season. He had 1 goal, and the only other options from that game are already in team of the season. So watch Marco Royce could potentially get in. Alexander Golovin from Monaco. He had 1 goal, 1 assist. And then Roger Martinez from Pachuca, Liga MX. He had 2 goals, 1 assist. He's a silver though, so I'm not sure kind of what to do with him. And then defenders, we had Plattenhardt from Hertha. He had 1 assist and a 2-1 win. Juan Cuadrado had 2 goals. I think he's going to get a team of the season for Serie A, so I expect to see him in team of the season, so that's why I didn't put him in team of the week. Couple of other cards. Reuben Duarte from Alaves. He had 1 goal and a 4-2 win, 7.3 rating, not the best. Sabali from right back from Bordeaux. He had 1 goal and he had an 8.6 rating. So there's a possibility he gets in and bumps one of these guys out. And Lissandro Martinez, cornerback from Ajax, 1 goal and an 8.1 rating. So those are some other potential cards that could get in. And then our goalkeepers. The only other ones I had was Mateus Perin from Genoa and Emiliano from Aston Villa. Although his game was a draw against I think it was Crystal Palace. So I don't know. It was kind of tough. Definitely tough to choose some of the midfielders and defenders this week. Strikers was a little tough, but I felt like I made some of the right choices there. Again, I said it last week that it was going to be tough, and I only got, I think, 10 or 11 right last week, whereas I've been getting 15 in the weeks prior. So it's always hard to pick the team of the week while team of the season is out. How much does EA juice it? Who deserves in, who doesn't, so on and so forth. So I feel like I've got a well-rounded, for the most part, team of the week this week. Maybe I could have gone with a couple of lower rated cards, maybe to round it out a little bit, but it's team of the season. So we deserve, a kind of juiced team of the week to go in with it. So at least if you're not packing a TOTS card, you're packing somebody decent from this team of the week. So like I said, probably a couple more weeks of predictions coming. And then we're going to be slacking off as I get into MLB and F1 when it drops, and a couple other games as well. So check me out, twitch.tv/Ghost Hunter 1974, Hunter 1974 Ghost on Twitter. I definitely appreciate all the support that I've gotten doing these YouTube videos. I'm not very good at public speaking, so I know this isn't technically public, but like it's for other people to watch. Sorry, I bumped the mic. It's for other people to watch, so I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day, night, morning, whatever to watch. Smash a thumbs up, comment what you would like to see next season on FIFA. Do you want me to do marquee matchups? Do you want me to do team of the week predictions? If you want to see some like team of the season prediction stuff, let me know. I'm down to do some new stuff for you guys next year. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Thanks for checking out the video. Have a great week. Peace out.